everyone, my name is Wibble with a Squibble. I am your reporter for the good news. Definitely not living in this closet because they don't pay me enough because nothing happens. But, definitely not. Later in the show, we will have an exclusive interview with the fox that vetoes and question, why does she have that power? Or questions that are similar to that or not at all. I don't know. I'm not interviewing her. But what I am doing is I'm giving you 3 headlines. I should probably stop doing this before people get aroused. I am doing 3 headlines talking about the world today or yesterday. They don't pay me enough. But anyway, let's get started with our first one. The orange man, who has always been banned according to sources, has made TikTok illegal in the United States. Why? China or something, someone told me, but it's not really China or something. It's that pesky First Amendment that kids have. So that's why Trump will pass a document, crack or something, will pass a document saying that kids should not have the right to the First Amendment. You cannot prove me right, and you cannot prove me wrong. I am a news source. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Next thing, a hurricane came. Did you miss it? We sure did. Everyone did. What even fucking happened with that? I think in North Carolina was hit. Was Florida hit? Editor, which is me. Put Florida on the thing right here. Was Florida hit? If so, good. If not, I'm worried. Next, and probably least, old people are poopy, smelly ding-dongs who don't know how to wear masks. Wow, isn't that crazy? Some have said that my grandfather didn't die for me to wear this mask, when their grandfather probably did die wearing a mask. A gas mask, to be exact. So why don't you step in his shoes, old-timer, and wear a fucking World War I, World War II, whatever the fuck gas mask while you walk around getting fucking apples at Kroger. Johnny Kurskinsky. That's a call out to Johnny Kurskinsky if you're out there, if you exist. And they say that it's an infringement on their First Amendment right, which is not true. They don't have to do it, but they kind of do at the same time, so that we all don't get fucking sick off their dumbasses. So yeah, orange man bad, weather bad, and old people bad. That's some of the few messages that we spread on the good news. Now I will pass it off to Oof, who doesn't like to wear pants with the weather. Oof, who doesn't like to wear pants, take it away. It's the part where we transition from me to Oof.
Thanks, Home Slice. Today, the sky is like a grayish blue. It's a little more gray. It's pretty bright outside though. Nice and sunny. I heard some thunder a minute ago, so it's probably gonna rain. I don't think it'll be too bad. It's a little hot. It's really hot, like really hot. A few days ago we had a storm. Still some bad stuff from that. It was pretty bad, but actually I think this sky's a little bit more blue. Maybe not gray. I think it'll be a good day today. Maybe a little rain. I think the sun's going away now. Now on to sports. On to you, Duke.
Yep, it's me, Sportsman Duke. Thank you. Yes, it is me, Sportsman Duke, knower of sports. Totally didn't lie on my resume to get this job. As you can see right here on this handy dandy graphic, Yeah, there's nothing fucking there. Sports aren't going on right now. Baseball is, but who gives a shit about baseball? Come on, like, open something back up, please, so I can keep this job? Fucking hell. Alright, yeah, that's everything that I have to report. I guess cross country can still be done since people don't stay within 6 feet. But who gives a fuck about cross country? And, oh well. We're gonna be off to an exclusive interview with Vito Fox. Yeah, Vito Fox. American, take it away.
Good evening, Vito. I'm extremely glad that you had the time to come on our show and able to answer these 5 questions that I have for you.
No problem. Thanks for inviting me.
My pleasure. First question that I have to ask. What made you become a furry and how long have you been one?
Well, honestly, I just found like werewolves really interesting when I was really little. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, I wish I could like have a really badass costume as one. And then I found fursuits and I found like all this stuff and I was like, yo, I want one. And then I found out about furries.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
I'm
actually
in the middle
quite
of an interview, but okay.
that's quite
I'm in the
interesting.
middle of an interview
Oh, that's your
with my
boyfriend out
friends.
there.
No, that's my dad.
Oh. All right. Question 1. What made you become a furry and how long have you been one?
Well, ever since I found out about like I loved werewolves when I was little, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yo, I wish I could be one." But
Mm.
technically, well, in real life, you can't
In
be
real
one, and
life.
I was really
No,
sad.
that's not
Yeah.
real.
So I was like, "Yo, what if I could find like an awesome costume that turns me into a werewolf, and I can be a werewolf?" And then I found one on the internet, and then it brought me to fursuits, and I was like, "Yo, this is badass. What is this?" And then they're
This
like
is bad.
furries, and I'm like, "Whoa, what's a
Whoa,
furry?"
what's a
And I
furry?
was drawing like anthropomorphic animals for like a longest time before I found out what furries were.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just liked cartoons in general and how they worked.
Yeah.
And I found out there's a community of people who did it, and this was when I was, God, 7 or 8.
7. Wow, okay.
Yeah, so I've
Wow.
been in it for quite a long time,
Yeah.
like around
All
10
right.
years.
Okay. That's actually
Yeah.
very interesting. I thought you just found out when you were like 15, like, oh, furry. I want to be one.
No, there wasn't even a hating fan base for it yet.
No,
No one knew what it
yeah,
was.
yet until
Yeah.
I believe I was, actually, interesting thing. I actually kind of was a furry at one point in my life.
Were you?
Yes,
Really?
I was. I didn't know what they were, and until my friends told me, "Yo, I think you have a problem." I'm like, "What? What's the problem?" And they showed me, and that's when it hit me. What the fuck is this? And I was
You
extremely
found out you were a
confused.
furry.
Yeah, I was confused and scared. I'm like, "What are these?" And they're like, "Dude, they're furries and stuff." And I'm like, "Dude, am I one?" And they're like, "Yeah, dude, I think you need help." So that's why I kinda have a very not good, connection with them at this
Yeah,
point. Yeah.
my boyfriend's listening to this interview on the headphones, and he's like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I hated furries before I met you."
Wait, is he listening right now?
Yeah, he just shook his head no when I said that, but I know that's 100% truth. Yes, it
Yeah.
is. So it's pretty funny
Alright.
that yeah.
Okay. Alright, question number 2. This one, is because I saw a video from one of your TikToks. Do you actually suck at COD?
Oh, 100%. And Tiger, my boyfriend, is way better at it than me.
Okay.
Like he has to carry me in it because I don't know
Mm,
why I just suck at
you're
like,
just staring at the
seeing anything.
controller. What do I use to shoot?
Yeah, like no, I know how to do things in video games. I play
Yeah.
video games all the time, but for
Mhm.
some reason COD I can't see anyone because like it blends in.
Yeah.
and it's really hard for me to find people. Like, some people are like, "Well, you just see movement." And I'm like, "I don't even see the movement part."
No,
Like,
you just see movement. There's
I
movement?
know, it's just yeah, movement. These look like trees. Like, I
All I
don't
see is a tree, and then I'm dead in the
yeah,
next second. So, yeah.
it's basically it. So, yes,
Yeah.
that's why I suck. I play other video
Mm.
games, though.
Okay, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, next question, question number 3. Uh, how long have you been drawing, people for money and stuff? You know,
Well,
for your
for, like, commissions-wise,
yeah, commission-wise.
probably started 5 or 4 years ago. Probably
Like,
no,
oh, that
yeah, 5 or 4 years ago.
well, that's actually I thought it was been longer, but no.
Yeah, it was actually
Right.
shorter because it's illegal to,
Yeah.
have PayPal when you're not 18, and I had PayPal for a few years before that was a rule.
Mhm.
So, recently when it got shut down, I was 17 when it happened, so I got my PayPal locked,
Mm.
and then I opened it back up because I already had a bank account, so it didn't
Oh,
affect it in any way.
okay,
But
okay.
yeah, so it's like,
Alright.
I've been doing it for a short amount of time, but I've been drawing all those years before that, so it's like
Wow.
practice for the professional world
Yeah, okay.
before
That's
I got
interesting.
into it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Question 3. Oh, not 3, 4, yeah. Like, okay. In your bios that I read, it says that you're Italian. What does it mean by that? Like, did you come from Italy or you have traces of
Oh,
blood?
no, so, my family's Italian, like, my great-grandpa and everybody came from
Mhm.
Italy, but
Okay.
we were originally, like, Italian American, so, like, from New York or New Jersey.
Okay, yeah.
So that's more of a New York Italian, because Italians, people think pizza, pasta, right? No.
Yeah, pizza, pasta,
The
Mario.
specific Italian New York is, like, a different thing,
Alright.
because we have, like it's kind of different from normal Italians because we have different culture,
Mhm.
and, like, we don't really speak the language. We have a few words that we say, but we usually just use it as slang, or we say slang, or we say certain English words that are, like, off.
Yeah.
Um, we don't even say certain English words that should be the right way to say it in Italian right. We pronounce it totally different,
Okay.
and it's like a different thing that came from Italians becoming
Oh, okay. That's actually
now.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay. That's very interesting.
yeah.
Alright. Last and final question. I just before I give you the question, I want to thank you for appearing on our show today, and
No problem.
and congrats on all of your success and everything.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
No problem. Question number 5 is, what is the strangest thing that happened when you were wearing your fursuit out in public?
Wow, okay, so there's a lot.
Mm. Just think of
Uh,
out of all of them, the weirdest one.
okay, well, sometimes people are kind of okay, yeah, I know one.
All right.
I was at the beach. It was kind of near the mall beach area. There's like a
All right.
beach and then there's a mall right on it. Like
Mhm.
it's like
That's
right there.
actually weird, especially
Yeah,
since
I
I
know.
live in Florida, the weirdest place.
Yeah, I'm on the
So,
exact opposite coast. So,
yeah,
um,
okay.
I'll be in my fursuit and I'm at the mall, right? And these three teenage boys come up to me and they're like,
Mhm.
do you want to have sex with me and all this
What
stuff?"
the
And I'm like, "What?
fuck?
No. Please leave me alone." And they were like like basically just sexually harassing me while I was
Wow,
in a
okay,
fursuit. And my friend
okay.
was like trying to tell them to piss off, but that's one of the
Piss off,
instances.
mate. Shit.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
also, another one that happened recently is we were first eating with me and my friends at the beach again.
Yeah, that I
Um,
already know, Newport Beach, which
yes.
I don't know why is open, especially in
Yeah,
California, the largest carrier.
I know. It's still
Yeah.
open somehow. But anyway, these people were having a wedding, right?
Mhm.
And they were taking their wedding photos.
Okay.
And they're like, "Yo, furries, can you be in my wedding photo?
Can you be in my wedding
So,
photo so I can
yeah,
show
we
my
were
kids
in.
this?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. That's exactly what they said. So
Oh, they actually said that?
they were like, yeah, when our kids see this, we're gonna be like such cool parents.
We're gonna be
And we
such cool
got,
parents. The kids,
so
like, they
we,
despise furries in the future. Mom, you're a fucking weirdo. You
so
took a
like
photo with one?
I just took a photo with them, and they said, we'll email you the pictures. And I need to find
Email
the
me a
photos. If I could
picture.
find the photos, that'd be awesome. But like, so we got to take a picture with the couple that was getting married.
Wow.
Those are two instances
Okay.
I remember.
Wow, okay. That's
Yeah.
shocking.
Yes.
I
It was
didn't really
fun though.
think somebody, having a wedding. You know, be really a good idea. Let's see those furries. Let's bring them in the photo.
Yeah. For one
Forget
of
the
the photos.
family. Just bring in these weird strangers that are walking around.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And it was just like basic wedding photos. So it wasn't too
yeah.
much. Like not everyone was there, but like,
Oh,
they still put us in their wedding photos.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
All
Those are
right.
the cool instances I have. One really weird and one really cool at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Funny thing is, hold on. I think you've been following my TikTok account since I only had 100 followers.
I
I think.
think I have because
Yeah.
no, I don't know if you were in the
I was
GDI
I was
or
in the GDI on the first one.
yeah, and then the Furry Defense Squadron. Do you
No,
remember that?
that I wasn't in at all. I
You were
despised
the
them.
exact opposite.
Yeah, I was the
I
exact
followed you
opposite. I did
to
not like
spy on you.
Acurus. Yeah,
You
I
didn't
did
like
not like
Acurus.
Acurus at all until
Did you
surprisingly we're
ever
now
meet him?
good chums.
Oh,
No,
you're friends now?
yeah, we're friends. We talk and
Okay,
stuff.
good.
I
Yeah,
was
because
there
I
for
was
him
like,
when his girlfriend cheated on him.
yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
that was a big
Yeah,
yikes.
I was kind of friends with her at the time too, and
Yeah,
now we're kind of like drifted off because of
yeah,
like, just her actions. But
yeah.
yeah. So it's like funny how much like we all are randomly connected to our friend groups.
Yeah.
Because I remember Duke Real. Duke Real lived where I used to live.
You know Duke Real?
Yes, Duke Real. He lives in New Mexico, and how I know this is he had a Dion's outfit, and he worked at Dion's. I'm like, nowhere else does have Dion's. Okay,
What?
so yeah, Dion's is only a New Mexico thing, and I knew that he lived there, and I'm like, bro, where you live? He's like, I live in Albuquerque, and I'm like, yo, what?
Yo, I
I
used to
lived
be
there for
there.
9 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then I knew Oof for a while because he was
All
also
right.
like with us, like Acurus and all of us.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like funny that you guys are still talking and like making content because it's been a while since I've seen your guys' videos.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's about it.
Oh, that's actually very interesting. Out of this whole interview, I did not know that.
Yes,
Duke
so it's
never
like very
mentioned it
connected.
at all. Of
Yeah,
him
I
like, oh
know
yeah,
we didn't
by
really
the way,
talk too much.
I technically knew who Vito was. She
Yes.
grew up in my home. She grew up where I'm living. The fuck?
I
That
don't
that
think
means
I told him once, but I think he forgot. But like, yeah, no
yeah.
one lives in New Mexico. So when I saw except you, Tiger, I know he was frowning at me. He lives there.
Wow.
But it's like, no one works at Dion's unless you live in New Mexico. And I asked him,
No.
and he said, yeah, I live in Albuquerque. Like
Yeah.
what? So yeah, I found that
Wow.
funny, and so
Okay.
I know those two people from this server.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for being here on this interview that we had.
No
Um,
problem.
yeah. Now, back to our main interviewer, official.
Haha, that is not my name or my profession, but thanks anyway. I mean, of course, that interview was so great and so heartwarming that I moved out of my closet. I mean, my cat's closet. But it's not news. You know, we all knew that she was a furry, so it's nothing new. We need some actual news to keep the show running. So, Tommy, our on the streets reporter, take it away.
What's up, lads? It's your boy, Tommy, my boy. I'm out on the streets, my homeland. Today, I'm gonna interview some random ass people off of the streets because, I have no one else to interview. So I'm gonna grab this stray cat off of the streets. What's your name?
Sauce Man. My name is Sauce Man.
All right, Sauce Man. I'm gonna ask you some stupid ass question. It doesn't matter. So, what do you think of this whole interview with Vito Fox?
Yo, who the fuck is Vito Fox?
You fucking stupid fuck!
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little show that we did. We obviously put a lot of money into this, so please like, dislike, subscribe, share, save to playlist, whatever, so that we can get exposure for this and probably do it some more. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.